Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are at Valleyfair. Thought I'd come out here and do a little bit more touring of some of the areas in the park. Before, when I was out here, we toured area Route 76. I'll put a link to that up above. You guys can take a look at that if you'd like to see the tour of that area of the park. Today I was going to tour some of the other area of the parks where some of the other bigger adult type rides are. But before we get into that, I'd like everybody to please be sure and hit that subscribe button down below. It's free to you and it really helps us out as we're trying to grow the channel. But with that, let's get into it. Here's the entrance to the park. Got Snoopy here in his red dog bowl. They've also got the Grand Carnival going on out here, I think for a couple more weeks. And as you come into the park, if you make a left, it goes to Route 76, which we did a film on before. Today we're going to go the other direction though. We're going to go to the right. And actually before we even get there, we're going to step behind the Grand Carnival sign here. And check out one of the other rides that are out here. This is the carousel. So you can come out here and ride the carousel. Fun time for the kids. So next to the carousel is this ride here called the Wave. It's just a boat ride. You go up the hill, you come back down, but the wave's pretty awesome that comes off of it. You definitely get wet. If you stand on the bridge, you definitely get wet too. But it comes down, makes a big splash. So as we continue walking to the right, we've got some stuff here where you get some funnel cakes. They got the Superior Bar here, and you can see the High roller coaster. The entrance to it is a little bit further down here.
All right, Valleyfair, let's keep this party going.
So that back there was part of the Grand Carnival they got going on. Next to that is the Monster. Here's the Monster ride they have out here. There goes the Monster going. Fun time. And so before you get to the Ferris wheel, they have this ride here called the Corkscrew, which is another one of their roller coasters that are out here. We'll get a better view of it from over on the other side. You can kind of see the entrance up there. But past the Ferris wheel, you got the high roller over here going. See if we can catch on the back side here. There it comes down. Goes up over there. So just over here on the other side of the Ferris wheel, you can get a better view here of the Corkscrew, the track of it, and you can see the power tower in the distance there. You see somebody here, they're coming up the Corkscrew right now. Let's take a look at it. It's a pretty quick ride. There goes the power tower up too. We're at the top. It's going going to drop them. They go up over there for that one loop. Then here's kind of the corkscrew part right here. They'll kind of twist through this. There's one twist. Here's the second twist. And then they come back out. There's a little turn there, then you head right back to the beginning. Really short ride, but fun nonetheless. Then, like I said, behind it is the power tower. You guys saw that going. I'm not too excited about heights, so I don't want to ride the power tower. And it takes a long time for me to get through the queue on that ride. This path is also kind of a shortcut to get to the wild thing if you don't want to go all the way through Planet Snoopy. There's somebody else going up the power tower right now. There's two different ways to go up. One of them shoots you straight up, then you slowly come back down. Then they have one that'll drop you, which is what this one is. They're going to take them all the way to the top slowly, then they'll drop them here in a second. There they go, all the way to the top. And then they're going to drop them. There they go. And then you can see more of the high roller here as we continue walking. And you'll find the entrance to the high roller over here. So here is the entrance to the high roller as you walk your way through the Planet Snoopy. You can see they're getting ready to take them off. So after you pass the high roller and make it through Planet Snoopy, they got a little bit of fair type games here, some basketball, a spin the wheel type prize thing. You can see part of the water park here, which we will do on a different video at some point in time. You got your first aid station over here if you need to have any first aid. So after you continue on through there, you end up right here at the Mad Mouse. There goes somebody up on the end over there. We'll see him come through some of the curves here. So this is the Mad Mouse. You're about halfway through the park now. You can see back over there, you can see the power tower. You can kind of see the Ferris wheel in the background to give you a perspective of where we're at. Here come these guys on the Mad Mouse. Make some twists and turns. Here it'll have a little bit of a drop on it. It's a pretty fun ride. It's not, doesn't go too fast. Go through some ups and downs over there. A few more turns and then another up and down. You're around the corner from the Mad Mouse. You can see over there, they have the Wheel of Fortune here. So here goes the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of spins you around sideways a little bit. And it starts to tilt you a little bit too. So kind of hard to explain it, but pretty cool. You don't go quite 90 degrees, but you do go pretty high up. It almost reminds me of a mechanical bull, kind of. And after we pass the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Stadium Grill here. If you'd like to get some food to eat. And then right after you pass that area, you come here to one of the other roller coasters out here called the Renegade. This is a pretty cool roller coaster. I like it a lot. You hear these guys going right here. I'm gonna go that way, up the rail. This corner. Then after Renegade, you'll come down through here, end up going through this tunnel, and this takes you over to where the Excalibur is. Before we get to Excalibur, there is Thunder Canyon here. It's a water raft ride. They say that you will get wet in this ride. You can see them going off of the falls over there. There's another one here. Definitely getting wet. Here comes another one around the corner. So that is Thunder Canyon. And then after Thunder Canyon, you're at the very far back part of the park. And this is where the Excalibur is. This is another one of their larger roller coasters. So here's the climb. And there they go. So like I said, that is Excalibur. We're at the farthest part of the park. You can see Wild Thing in the background way back there. So if you made it all the way back to this part of the park, you're at the end. But some pretty cool rides out here. Thunder Canyon over there is pretty cool. And Excalibur behind me is a pretty good roller coaster. Let's make our way back where we came from. We'll make it around the other side of the loop, and we'll get a closer view at Wild Thing and some other rides. So from the high roller in Planet Snoopy, if you go that direction like we did, you'll end up at Excalibur and Renegade and the Mad Mouse. But if you end up going to the left from there, there's some more rides here in Planet Snoopy that we'll look at some other time. But this takes you over to where the Wild Thing ride is. So like I was saying, here is where the Wild Thing ride is. Pretty popular roller coaster here in Valleyfair. You can see the queue line is quite large here today. Looks like one of them is getting to go up the track right now. And you really can't see most of the track from here, but you can see them going up. If I back up a little bit, we can catch to the top. And there they go. So that's the Wild Thing ride. Most of that ride actually loops over the area called Route 76. I'll put a link to that up here. You guys can take a look at that. That's where most of that actually goes around. After the Wild Thing, we're coming down here to an area where there's some fair games And there's a really big swing that's going to come up here. I'll show you guys next, called the extreme swing. As we're making our way over to the extreme swing, there's a small little arcade here. Some areas over there to get some burgers and shakes and things. And here's the extreme swing. So after the extreme swing, there's Coasters Drive-In here. And as we continue making our way around here, you can get yourself some roasted corn. They got some French fries over there. And then here you can see the power tower. You can kind of see part of the corkscrew over here as well. There's another view of the extreme swing. That's where the entrance is to it. Up here behind the corkscrew is some bumper cars. So you can cut through there and it takes you back to the other side, kind of where the high roller is. But we're going to continue this way along here. There's a subway here. And then after the bumper cars, they have the Super Cat here. Looks like it's not running right now, but that's a Super Cat. Plays music, spins you around in a circle a little bit. Then this little section here is called the Midway. They got all kinds of fair games in here. You got the water gun games. They've got dart throwing for balloons over there. So lots of fair type games. One more over here where you try and throw the hoops over the bottle tops. See if anybody can get one here. After the fair games, there's a Minnesota Eats section here. Looks like they've got Bang Bang Shrimp and tater tots and blackened walleye tacos. Looks like they even have some hamburgers here too. Then as you're around the corner here, after going through the Midway section there, we're headed back towards the front of the park. And so that area over there is Route 76. And as you're around the corner here, like I said, it's the front of the park again. So that's the rest of the other rides that are out here that are not in the Route 76 area. Be sure and like this video, give me some comments, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'd really love to have you, and it'd really help us out a lot as we're trying to grow the channel. We'll see you guys next time.